Morning everyone, it's August 8th, 2010 and we've got the motor out. Yesterday, we pulled it out in about 2 hours. I had most of it disconnected already. But large part of the 2 hours was we went to the hardware store to buy some additional lighting for my garage. Just plugged into the existing light there. Now, it's much easier to see in here. So as you can see, the inside of the transmission is really wet, and that's from the rear main seal of the old motor, which is sitting right here. I have it sitting right there so I can transfer all the accessories from it to that. Also, the power steering pump was leaking quite badly on my car, and I'm almost positive I know why. The reservoir bolts down to the top of this, and it was super loose. Like, those two bolts that are there, that's what holds the cage that holds the reservoir in. And those were really, really loose, like they weren't even finger tight when I took the reservoir off. So, yeah, we pulled out the motor by the intake runners because it was just much easier to do it that way, using my engine hoist over there. And gave the clutch a kick to separate the motor and transmission, and it worked perfectly. Came right off, had to wiggle a little bit, but like honestly, that's one of the easiest engine removals I've ever done. It wasn't caught on anything, so props to Subaru for making it super easy. Now, all I need to do now is I need to buy a turbo engine cross member so I can bolt in my turbo exhaust parts. Hopefully, I can find one of those soon. Still having a lot of difficulty with that. It's surprising how hard it is to find that not my manifold cross member. So I've seen a few on eBay, but not very many, because I think people buy them up pretty fast for stuff like this. So I decided I think I'm going to keep the transmission. I'm just going to fix the shifter in it, and if it breaks, I'll just replace it. Alright, so let's see what I got here. Right here I've got a up pipe that I got for free from a friend of mine. I'm not sure why, I don't really remember why he got rid of it, but doesn't really matter. It seems to be okay. I was looking for like holes in or anything. Couldn't find any holes, so that's cool. I'll take that. No cat or anything. Let's see here. We don't have emissions testing in Columbus, so I'm not that worried about it. So yeah, I've got to transfer all the accessories from here to here, but I can't do that until I find out what I need to do intake manifold wise for this thing. I've started looking for a WRX intake manifold or an STI intake manifold because I need it in order for my TO4 and intercooler to fit. Oops. For my intercooler and turbo to fit in there. With because right now all I have is a 2.5 i1, which is this one right here. Or excuse me, 2.5 RS one. That's the one I was planning on using, but if I do that, I need to run a front mount, which is not something I really want to do because there's not really a lot of room for front mount. And I would like to keep air conditioning, just because it worked fine on my other car, and I would very much like just keep it if I can. So look around the engine bay here. Yeah. Last Saturday, my Canadian relatives were in town, and I didn't get a lot of time to work on it. So I disconnected as much of the motor as I can, and we started working on it yesterday around 5 p.m. Had the motor out, completely out, and set down in its final position by 8 o'clock. So, like a large part of that was clearing shit out of the way to move the engine hoist around. I got a lot of stuff in my garage. Oh, my buddy Sean gave me this. That is a MR2 turbo bypass valve, which I may end up trying to graft onto my intercooler if I can't find a Subaru one. It's a little knick-knacky stuff that's hard to find for Subarus, seemingly. I mean, even the turbo engine crossmember I would consider knick-knacky. It's just kind of a pain in the ass, Oh, so when I got the motor off, I inspected the clutch and the flywheel and the flex plate. Here's a flex plate. Not sure how well it's showing up on camera, but it's really burnt. I think that's from oil getting in between that and the clutch disc. Clutch disc actually looked okay. It had some meat left on it. But you can actually run your finger along this and feel how uneven it is. So yeah, all that's getting replaced. I'm putting a new flywheel on it, and I'm putting a new flex plate on it, and obviously I'm getting a new clutch also. If you guys know anybody that sells upgraded clutches for the cable clutch transmissions, that would be fantastic if you could message me regarding that. Another update, I've been doing, large part of this project has been research, because I want to run a Mega Squirt. I've been talking to one of the guys on Nasiok that is running his off of the STI crank trigger wheel, and he thinks I should go that route, and I'm starting to consider that myself, because I just think it'd be a better option than going with the stock Subaru 6.7 setup. So I'm trying to find one of those too. If you guys know anybody that has one of those for cheap, I would like to take that. But yeah, that's kind of the update so far. I'm not sure if I've mentioned before, but I've got a complete exhaust lined up, meant for a GC style body. Buying it for super cheap. It's a full 3-inch, but I'm gonna put a Subaru STI catback on it, so it'll be like a full 3-inch into the STI catback until I can afford maybe an upgraded exhaust. But the whole package is so cheap, I'm not even gonna argue. And from the same guy, I could be purchasing a set of STI springs to I think they'll lower the car. No, that's not really what I wanted to go when I wanted to go. Or excuse me, I didn't really want to lower the car, but they're stiffer, and I want stiffer springs, so I think I'm going to go that route. So that's pretty much it for now. I've got a lot of work to do on those too. Still trying to find an intake manifold, but yeah, it's coming along. So thanks for watching. As always, you guys can find me on Facebook, facebook.com/drinkitdown, twitter.com/megamanexe, and youtube.com/megamanexe v2. Rate, comment, subscribe. See ya.